It's here, Q4 has officially arrived, the sales have been popping off, combined with September payday. Ooh, life is sweet right now. Sunday, the sales started trickling in the evening. Monday, they started flooding in, and I couldn't even keep up with packing them as quickly as they were coming in. I had to just call it quits, go and post everything, because I was already after my cut-off point. Today is the next day. We've got 12 more orders to send out. It's been a crazy weekend for us, or start to the week, should I say, rather. But it's that perfect combination, like the build up to Q4, September is that turnover point. People are getting like their final treats in for themselves before they start buying gifts and things. Or people are trying to get in early and buy gifts before everything gets bought up. So it's that perfect sweet spot to get sales. And I've been able to clear out a load of things that I've been procrastinating around. I've listed them up. A load of large items have sold, which has been my goal for such a long time. Because once I get the big things cleared out, then I get so much more of my space back. And I can focus more on the smaller things and store much more of them. But I'll be getting into my sales today, showing you what has sold in the space of 24 hours, literally less than 24 hours at this point. And I just got another sale come in there, £11.69. Let's go, PS1 game. I'll set you up. Let's come along for the journey. Let's see if I can actually keep up with them this time. First sale I've got is this bundle of vintage cameras. I call it Vintage Cameras Bundle ×6 untested Kodak Instamatic X45 camera, spares and repairs, and added prop into the title. After I added prop, lowered the price, it sold. So these are just two of them here. There's 6 in total, as I said. One comes in his little box as well. But they're all these vintage Kodak cameras. I thought they would be worth a lot more than they actually are. It seems that these are actually quite common, and these aren't in the best of condition and things. But you just need like the right buyer for it. It's such a collector's piece, or again, used as a movie prop, something like that. And since I've added a 10% coupon onto my store as well, it seemed to help me get the sale. I don't know if the people would have purchased it if the coupon wasn't there anyway, and I'm just giving away more money than I need to give away. There's always a debate you sort of have with yourself when you do have a coupon or stuff sells on a promotion. But at the same time, like, I'm just glad I've got the sale regardless. I still make enough margin when I have the coupon. Otherwise, I wouldn't have set the coupon in the first place. So as long as you set everything up, knowing that even when you do get the sale, everything's going to be fine, then you're good to go. But that first one there for those cameras, we sold for $19.99. They use a 10% coupon, so $17.99. I'm rocking free postage on pretty much everything, unless it's a large item, which I know is going to cost me more than a £5 to post. When it's over £5 for me to post it, then I'm going to make the buyer pay for it. I think that's the fairest way for me to do it. Otherwise, I find I just give away too much in the postage. If you joined me on my live streams, yesterday, you would have seen that I sold a golf bag. And before that, over the weekend, I sold another golf bag. Both of them went for £60 each. That's £120 and $5.99 postage on both of those as well. So that was a really nice sale. But I had a load of golf clubs with it as well. And I was worried that the golf bags would sell and then I'd have nothing to keep the golf clubs in. And that's exactly what happened. So now I've just got a mess of golf clubs that I've got in a box that's always falling over. But hey ho, I was very happy indeed to see some of those golf clubs start to sell, especially because I've had them for so long. They've just been taking up room, and again, like, I just procrastinated about listing them. I'm not familiar with them. When I did photograph them all, I completely didn't even think that you need to measure these. So I went back, had to re-measure everything, include that in the listing so that it's as accurate as possible. And it seems like since I've done all of those things, and I altered some of the first images, like removing the background and stuff, we've got some sales. So the first one, I'm going to grab all of these up, but there's 9 clubs in total. It is a Callaway X14 irons. The Big Bertha is what it says on here. Callaway Big Bertha Club Set Uniflex Golf Steelhead Shafts, 36" to 40". Now that is the length of the shortest club to the largest club. And that seems to be the key information that people want. But 9 clubs here of irons. We sold them for £60 plus $5.99 postage, and they didn't use the coupon. So I'm very happy with that sale indeed. I did have them up for 110, but like that was just going off of other solds and stuff, and that might have even been brand new. So with mine in pre-owned condition, and I've just had them for so long, I was happy to just liquidate it as quickly as possible. So thank you for that sale, that was awesome. Then I had one come in and I was having this issue where someone like, they've sent an offer and I've accepted the offer, but it hasn't quite loaded that I've accepted the offer. And then they were trying to pay for the £30 and it didn't go through. So I had to like message them and I said like, yeah, we can do this a different way. I'll adjust the price down to £30, but I just need to check that because sometimes it locks the listing and doesn't allow you to alter things. It had locked the listing. I wasn't able to change the photos or the specifics or the descriptions, but I could alter the price. So I set the price to £30 and sent him a message saying I've lowered the price to 30 quid. You can check out now. And then he checked out straight away, £30 plus £5.99 postage. And that was a set of 4 golf clubs. Whoa. This set of 4 golf clubs here, they were Ultralight XPC wood set. I think this one's a driver and then these other ones are woods, unless that's a 1 wood. I have no idea. But yeah, a set of 4 woods there, £30 plus £5.99 postage. I think that's fair. I saw like just one club. I think the driver sells for around £20 on its own. But again, I probably could have got more, but we're coming out of golf season. I don't want to end up with all these clubs. I'm happy to see them go. And then as that guy purchased that one, another sale came in at exactly the same time for another golf club. I thought it was from the same customer, completely different customer, but they brought this Titleist D1 9075 D1 driver. It comes with a little bag on the end as well. Is pre-owned, has a little bit of wear to it, but this is the driver that we've sold. $39.99, and then they used a 10% off coupon. So it came to £41.98 in the end, because there's a $5.99 postage on that as well. So to me, it just goes to show that you don't need free postage to get a sale, especially if the offering is good enough. And sometimes people are happy to pay the postage when they know it's an awkward item to ship. So they don't think you're trying to scam them off in any certain type of way. If it was like a Pokemon card and then it had $5.99 shipping, that might be a little bit strange, because it's not going to cost that much to post it. But happy to see these golf clubs going. It's going to be a fun one to try and pack them though. Next up, we need to pick these orders now. So we've got a Lego 9-volt black power cable lead. That is in here. No, it's not in that one. It's in this one. No, it's not in that one either. Which one's it in? I set up a SKU system and then I moved it all around, so I actually had no idea where anything is. And I'm guessing this is the right one. I should have labelled these out better as well. That looks right to me. There's that piece. There's a wire for that piece. That's the set right there. Lego black power cable lead. 4 wires in there. We sold that one for £8. Just clearing it out. Accepting lower offers on things just to see them gone, basically. And also just like lowering the price on stuff that I've had for a while. There's no point in me keeping a hold of all of this, is there? Next big sale we got, really happy to see these go as well, is a set of 36 oil paints. Let me see your guesses down below for how much you think these went for. I've even pre-packed them, so that should be a nice simple one to post off. But it's these oil paints here. There's 3 sets of them inside. They've literally had like 1 or 2 of them opened and barely used, so happy to see them go. $79.99 on that set of paints with a 10% off coupon, £71.99. We sold Scooby-Doo and the Night of 100 Frights on a Nintendo GameCube. Happy to see that one go so quickly. Literally got that one listed up, sold within 24 hours. Literally within less than that. I listed it up within the hour. Within the hour it sold. It's Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, no manual included, but we sold that one for £11.69. It was $12.99, 10% coupon, $11.69. Then the other piece of media we sold was Stallone Over the Top 1986 original Betamax tape. This is the one here, Betamax tape. So it's not a VHS, it was pre-VHS, hence beta. I guess it was the test for tapes in general to see if they were going to be working, be a viable option to make things and sell things. But it's over the top Betamax tape. I believe this is an arm wrestling movie, so quite funny. Didn't know that one existed. But again, sold this one for £12.99, 10% coupon, £11.69. I've got a bunch of Betamax tapes as well that I've had for a while, and I've sort of started marking the prices down on those now. I think I've set pretty much a blanket price of £12.99, other than a couple of ones which are a bit more rare, and I'm happy to hold out for the price on those ones. Then there's a few clothing pieces. Again, I've been lowering the price on my clothing, just trying to clear it out, especially some of the older stuff that I've had. So I'm happy to see it go, even if it is at a lower price. Burton Menswear Super Skinny Grey Chinos, 172 is the custom label. 172 is right there. Burton Menswear Grey Trousers. Those were £8.99 after the coupon at £9.99. Then we sold a pair of jeans for £7. That is number 249. 249. That should be in this box here. 249. 249. Jules jeans, £7. Then I sold a pair of Timberland blue Thompson Lake chino trousers. Those were £14.99, 10% off coupon, £13.49. That is number 112. So an older one there. Happy to see some of the older stuff going. Really happy to see some of the older stuff going. 112 right there. Timberland's jeans. No, Timberland's chinos. And then the final clothing sale was for a Thinsulate Mountain Equipment vintage red ski puffer coat. It does have a broken zip. There's a few little holes in it here and there. All of this is explained in the listing. I photographed the flaws. I've explained this multiple times. I've sold it to someone in the past. They've received it. They then returned it. Not because it was broken and not as described. But they just said like it didn't fit for them, so it wasn't going to be worth their while to get it repaired, which is totally fair. Like that's absolutely fine. It's fine if they wanted to return it because it's not in the condition it's described, but I have described it as accurately as I possibly can, so it's up to them to do what they want with it. I've even advised in the description like this needs repair, so that's why I've lowered the price on the item. And we've accepted an offer of £25. So £25 we sold this one for. You may have seen it in a video before. I just hope someone else can get a use out of it. It's this Mountain Equipment Sorero Torre ski jacket. Vintage 80s shell style. Really, really cool piece. But it does just have like wear to the buttons, the zip's broken up here and things like that. So it's understandable that it's not going to go for full asking price as originally expected. But if we tally up the total sales number of all of those sales, 12 sales, £319.80. That is insane. That's probably my best sales day I've ever had. I have like sold a bundle of books in the past for £399, and that's like my best sale ever, and technically that's more money than this, but that was actually a consignment sale, so I don't really class that as my top sale ever, because not all of those funds went to me. And it's sort of a different scenario. That's in like one sale, but this has been in the space of 24, not even 20, but like 12 hours. We've sold 12 things for nearly £320. Like, that is insane to me. If I can keep this momentum up as we keep going into Q4, like, we are planned to have one of the best years ever. This will be my first proper Q4 as well. I kind of started selling into like last year into Q4 or in 2022, sorry. And I didn't really like think about it or prepare myself for it the previous year in 2023. But now in 2024, I've got my business set up. I'm operating full time in it. I'm doing everything I possibly can to optimize my store, my listings, get the best stock in I possibly can, turn things over as quickly as possible while still making as much money as I possibly can. Is so exciting, and I'm just pleased to see that some of the things I've been doing, the tweaks I've been making, are actually working and helping me get these sales come through. Now, I won't bore you with packing all of these orders as well. You saw enough of that yesterday on my live stream. But that's everything that sold for me in the space of Monday, essentially. I even sold a few things yesterday that I packed while I was already packing the orders, even though they came in after my cutoff point. So there was like a fleece jumper for the breast cancer awareness that sold, a North Face one for £15. There was a board game that sold for £50. There was just like loads of other things that were happening. Sales were coming in. It was crazy. So let's keep this momentum up, and hopefully you're starting to see this momentum build up too. I'd just say do what you can to be consistent. Whatever number you're operating with listing, stick to it each day. Try and do it at the same sort of time each day, just because it pleases the algorithm. Don't stress about having them scheduled to go out at different points all day. Just get the listings up. People can only buy them once the listing's live. And if they're shopping at 10 a.m. but you wait to post it until 4 a.m, they might not see it. So my best advice is do it as early as possible and do it at the same time every day with the same sort of amount. Unless you're trying to grow, then do like additional and try and grow that number. But you should start to see the best sort of traction in that, basically. And now is the time to do it. If you've got a death pile, get on it. Like, you should already have been on it, but now more than ever, jump on it. Go and start listing these things. Get them up there, especially if you've got coats, toys, games, stuff that's perfect for this Q4 period. Take advantage of it while it's here, because it's not going to last forever. Yes, it comes around once a year, every year, but we need to take advantage of it while it's here. Oh yes, and then we also sold Croc, the Legend of Gobbos, just as I was recording that intro piece there. Croc, Legend of Gobbos, EA Classics. There's no front artwork, there's just the manual in there, but sound. Sold that one for £11.69. The one thing I didn't think about was how long these will end up being. This is 127 centimeters. The minimum for every is 120. This means it's going to cost me £17.50 to post this one club. No wonder people were buying it with only a £5.99 delivery cost. It's because it costs £20 to normally send these things. Just shows the more inexperienced you are with a category, the more mistakes you're likely to make. I had a full trolley yesterday, we've got a full trolley again today. Sales are going well at the moment. I hope that they stay that way and keep going up and up and up as we move further and further into Q4. It's obviously payday for September, so we've had a lot of sales come in over this weekend into Monday. But this trolley, thank you Gigi, she gifted it to me for my birthday. It's my birthday on Wednesday. I'm posting these out on Tuesday, but you'll probably see this video on Wednesday and it'll actually be my birthday then, so happy birthday to me, woohoo! But yeah, just heading to the post office now, get these sent off. Then we still got some little bits to do when we get home, create some drafts for tomorrow, rejig some of the older listings and optimize the photos and stuff like that. So still got some little bits to do. Gonna try and do as minimal as possible tomorrow on my actual birthday and actually have a bit of a day for myself, but I haven't shut the store down or gone on holiday mode or anything like that. So pack all the orders, get that done as early as possible, and then just have the day covered with drafts is the plan. Go and smash it in your own business. Tap the like button on the way out. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And watch this video here if you want some more of me. But there you are. Thanks for joining me. Peace out, y'all. Bye.